Good morning, depending on wherever you're connecting from. This is a live watch along. Okay, guys. Jackson, can you hear me and see me clearly? Ole cool. Wow. I really don't get. Is it better now, guys? Is the network still lagging? Whoa. Honestly, I don't get. Alright, now good. Alright, thank you very much. I really don't understand why the network was that way. Because the stream earlier on this morning was perfect and I really do not know what the problem was. So. Alright, Mariam, goodbye. Are you going for your prayers? Sandeep, welcome back to the channel. Guys, give me your predictions in the chat. What are your predictions, guys? Give me your predictions for the game. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Sandeep says Man United 2, Aston definitely. Aston Villa 1. Alright. That's exactly my own prediction, but let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. Mariam, I thought you said goodbye. That was why I asked you that question. I thought you were leaving that you said goodbye. Ole cool. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. Let's get the likes up, guys. Jackson Brown, you are the second Villa fan on my channel. The other Villa guy, I think it's AVFC. Yeah. AVFC is the second Villa fan on the channel. Nice one, Lenny Euro. I love that. That stretch from Lenny Euro. Very, very important. Very important stretch that was. Harry Maguire. I remember when Maguire was making mistake upon mistakes. Yeah, it was really terrible for him, but I'm really happy that he's actually turned things around for himself. Really, really good. Julik says, please, Barca lose. The Barcelona game will start 1 hour from now. That game is going to be tough, but the problem with Sevilla is you really do not know what to expect from Sevilla. That's just the honest truth. You really do not know what to expect from them. Zaki George says hi. Zaki George, where are you connecting from? Mariam says, haha, I'm number one even though I'm only stayed for a few minutes. I know it's you and BGME that are usually number one, but BGME lost his old account, so referee, that's not a yellow card. Yeah, it's a foul ball, but not a yellow card. Zaki George says, say Jesus is the only God, is the only true God, and I will subscribe. I'm a Christian, definitely, but you don't have to give me condition before you subscribe. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do so. If you do not want to subscribe, it's all good, but you really don't need to give me a condition for you to subscribe or not. Which are you from, Perth, Sydney, or from Melbourne or Adelaide? Where exactly? Joseph Hardy says, I'm a Man United supporter. All right, Joseph, where are you connecting from? Man United seem to be playing a little bit defensive in this game, and that's not nice. Yeah, that's not nice at all. It's not nice. Playing defensive at Old Trafford, nah, it's not good. We ought to be attacking Villa. We ought to be attacking Villa very well. Referee, that's an advantage. Allow the advantage to go on, referee. What's up? Allow the advantage to go on. What's wrong with this referee? Buendia. Zaki George says, I already did Sydney. Let's go United. All right, Zaki George, thank you very much. Okay, you're a United fan. That's nice. Mariam says, see you later, Noble. Goodbye. All right, Mariam. Do have an amazing evening. It's 4 p.m. in Egypt, right? What's the name of your city again, Mariam? Is it Alexandria? Because I know you're not in Cairo. Joseph Hardy, where are you connecting from? Villa with a free kick. Let's see if they can make something out of it. Oh, how many players? 6 players are having a conversation about the free kick. Okay, I think Morgan Rogers is taking it. Morgan Rogers or McGinn. Either of them. Yeah, Ahmad. I love that, Ahmad. I love that interception. Good one. Jackson Brown says, we are all over your team. I think Man United game plan is really not nice so far. Yeah, it's really not nice. They need to come out and play the game. Bob Dylan says, this season the refs don't let the game play. Yeah, the refs this season are just so annoying. They stop the play at any slight marking from an opponent and an opposition team. It's just so annoying to watch. Joseph says Chesterfield. That's in the UK, right? Euro. Ooh. Mariam says, how could you forget my province? Don't worry, remind me again, Mariam. Firefighter says, who will win conference? Honestly, I've not watched any conference league game this season, so I really do not know who I would say will win it. Man United 32% possession, Villa 68. That's not good. If that was Ahmad, he would press that ball off the Villa midfielder. Honestly, that's one thing I really love Ahmad for. He's very, very good with pressing. And he hardly fouls the player. Very good with pressing. Lenioro. Maino. Man United is not playing well in this game, honestly. They are playing really, really poorly. Firefighter says AEK Athens will win it. Are you from Greece? Are you from Greece, Firefighter? Oli Watkins. Mariam says Sohag. Okay, Sohag. Alright, no problems. Nah, okay, Kobe. Ooh, the pass didn't go through well, but yeah, I'm happy Bruno went to recover that ball. Mbumo, nice one. Thank you, Brian. I love that. I love that. Ooh, sheesh. Oh boy. Sohag. All right, Sohag. James Play says, why is Nicholas Jackson playing good in the Bundesliga now? Jackson was playing very well for Chelsea. The only problem with Jackson was that he was missing too many chances. Yeah, that was it. But he was always a threat to defenders. And it's the same threat he's going to pose to the Bundesliga defense. Yeah, it's just the fact, if you watch, for example, Liam Delap. Now, Liam Delap, Jackson would have had a better season than Liam Delap. That's a fact. So it's really crazy why Chelsea fans were shouting they don't want. That's too much. Come on, Cunha. That's too much. Mason Dickinson says, what's the score? It's currently 0-0 at the moment. No goals yet. But Villa are actually dominating the game. Aston Villa is dominating Man United in this game. So far, 15 minutes. But Villa have been dominating. They have more possession of the ball than Man United. Alright guys, if you're just joining, hit the like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. We are currently at 6 likes. Let's get the likes up, guys. Oleku. Man United need to play better because I'm really not impressed with what I'm seeing so far in this game. I know at this point of the season, the most important thing is to score goals and get your 3 points. Yeah, but at least this is our tough. We need to play well and at least win the game as well. So it's really not nice to see United being dominated at Old Trafford. Getting about 32% of the ball. That's not good. Sandeep says, Aston, high pressure, heavy. I don't know who win who. Yeah, Villa are playing better, but I think in the last 5 minutes, United have been holding on to the ball better. Yeah, they've been holding on to the ball better. Jackson Brown says, yes, Nobu, we are the better team. I think we need to get early go in this game. If possible, score in the first half. Very, very important. Mason says, okay, just on my way home, thank you for letting me know. Ahmad, what? Oh my God. If that was Šeško, this would have been a goal. Very good cross from Cunha. Very good cross. Oh my days. Sheesh. Man, if this was Benjamin Šeško, it would have been a very, very good goal. Very good goal. James Play says, respect to Bayern, drawing with 2 red cards. 2 red cards. Whoa. That's a lot for Bayern in one game. Which players were shown red? Man United with the corner kick. Šeško. That cross from Cunha. If that was Šeško in place of Ahmad in that position, honestly, I would have counted that as a goal. Yeah, I would have counted that as a goal. But Ahmad is small in size and he's not good on aerial balls. James says Nicholas Jackson and Luis Diaz. Oh, that's not a good one. That's really not a good one for Bayern. Jackson, there are 2 attacking players. Too much. Ooh, it's a very good pass from Luke Shaw. Very good pass, Luke. Very good pass, Luke. Oosh. Honestly, if this was Šeško, this would have been a perfect goal. Like, oh boy, it would have been a perfect goal. Mbumo was waiting for that loose ball. Mason says so close. Yes, it was really, really close. Really, really close. James Play says Bellingham is almost back. I don't think Bellingham is going to be fit for the second leg of the Champions League game at the Etihad. I don't think so. The player that is very much likely to be fit is Kylian Mbappe. It's Kylian, but let's see. With or without Kylian, I think Madrid will still find a way to qualify against Man City at the Etihad. Kobe. Is that Kobe or Ahmad? Okay, it's Kobe. Yeah, and he didn't pass that ball on time. I was waiting for him to pass that ball, but he didn't. Nice one, Kobe. Nice one, Kobe and Casemiro. I love that combination. Ahmad, watch your flank. Give it to Bruno. Bruno, come on. Yeah, Man United are playing better now. This is what I need from you guys. Attack them. Attack them. This is Old Trafford, the theater of dreams. Let's attack them very well. Who is there to knock that ball? Who is there? Very good cross from Diogo. Very good cross from Diogo Dalot. Bruno didn't make good move. Very good movement. Very good cross from Diogo. Nice one. Mason Dickinson says, what's your score addiction prediction? What do you mean addiction prediction? If it's my score prediction for the game, I predicted a 2-1 win for Man United against Villa. Mbumo. Ooh. Look. Yeah, Man United are beginning to play more like a team that is very serious and want to win the game. This is exactly what I expected from them. AMD says, United till I die. GGMU. Yeah, glory, glory, Man United, bro. Hanuman says, I show speed or Doku. One is a footballer and the other one is a streamer. So, what is the comparison about? Jackson says, Villa are better. Come on, bro. In the last 10 minutes, or let's say 8 minutes to 10 minutes, Man United have been playing better. But the first 10 minutes, Villa dominated with over 60% possession. Maguire. Go push! Ahmad is short. Hey. Why is it that it's Ahmad that is getting into those positions? Why? Bruno anticipated that. This guy is a crook. No, Bruno, you pulled that ball too much. You pulled that ball too much. Ahmedi says, Villa are terrible. Their last 5 games only draw FC. Yeah, Villa have lost form. Since January, they've not been playing well. James says, did you see that video when Valverde scored his hat-trick and Bellingham jaw dropped and Mbappe stood up and started shouting like crazy? Yeah, I saw that video on Instagram. I saw that video. Yeah, the whole Madrid team were really happy with the goal. No one expected that to happen, by the way. No one expected it. Because personally, Mbappe was not playing that game, and I felt like, Madrid will not survive the game. Yeah, but I'm really, really impressed with the outcome of that game, honestly. Mbumo. Mbumo. Hey, Brian. Ahmedit says, bro, did you see Adagula goal? Yeah, I saw that goal from Adagula, I think 75 yards. That was a brilliant goal from Adagula. Very, very good goal. Ross Barkley. Wow, look at was. Now, why did VAR not review this? If that was someone who is tall, that would have been a goal. Why is it that Ahmad is getting into these key positions and not a player that is actually taller? This is the kind of goal that Maguire scored against Liverpool. Very, very similar. Very similar to the Maguire goal against Liverpool. James says, I'm going to see you soon, Noble's View. Okay, you are going. See me soon. All right, no problems, James. Take your time. Maguire, pass the ball. Create a space. We need to score in this first half. Very, very important. Ahmed says, Valverde can play goalkeeper, right back, centre back, striker, left wing. He can be president of Uruguay. Now, the guy is an all-rounder, a utility player. And every team need that kind of player. Amad Diallo has gotten into good positions twice. This header now, if that was Sesko, or at least let's say Cunha or Maguire or Casemiro, that would have been a goal, honestly. Actual Wilson says Dalot a waste. He's not done bad in the game. He's just been okay. Not really done much, but I'm not a big fan of him, though. I'm not a big fan of Diogo Dalot. Stand up there. Nice one. Anthony the Goat, welcome back. Anthony says, yo, Uncle Nobu, welcome back to the channel, Anthony the Goat. Hope you're having a great day. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. No, I think for Valverde, he's my kind of player. I love him so much. Players who can actually do anything for the team. They can play any position for the team. Diogo Dalot. Nice one, Lenny. Kobe. Kobe Maino. Pass ball. Cunha. Mbumo. Casa. Man United. What is going on? Let's score goals now. Arsenal 2003 says, my prediction, Man United 1, Aston Villa 2. All right. Fair enough. That was close. Onana, Amadou Onana. That ball headed back to Emiliano Martinez. That was close. The Arsenal man, I know you are happy from your results yesterday against Everton, and also Manchester City drawing 1-1. Ahmed says, Nobu's view on Michael Carrick as manager of Manchester United. Hey Arsenal fan, what trophy you won? Arsenal 2003 says, on the way towards quadruple, mate. This is my problem with you lot. You are yet to even win a trophy and you are shouting quadruple. You have to win the first trophy, win the second, then you can talk about winning the treble. Not you are yet to even win any trophy and you are shouting quadruple. This was basically the reason that I didn't want to support Arsenal earlier on. Yeah, because the noise you guys are making on the internet space, quadruple, sextuple, and all that stuff. Come on, bro. You guys should win a trophy first. You have the Carabao Cup final against City. Win that first. Then if you secure the league, we can say, yeah, Arsenal is going for a treble or possibly for the quadruple. Idrimeroglu says solo Galatasaray. Okay, you are from Turkey. Eh? Nice to have you on the channel. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. United, come on, boys. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Milton says quadruple, haha. Yeah, that's one problem with the Arsenal fans. They always shout quadruple, sextuple. Why will you guys be shouting all that when you are yet to win one? It really does not make any sense for me. Come on. Yeah, nice one, Lenny Euro. I don't see any sense in that. Sincerely, I do not see any sense in that. But let's see how many trophies they can win this season. I think at this point in time, ideally, it's only the Premier League that Arsenal can win. For sure. It's only the Premier League. Milton says, are you watching live? Yes, I'm watching the Man United game against Aston Villa. Yeah, that's the game I'm doing live watch along for now. Why are you disturbing my audience? Come on, you guys should defend very well. I don't understand. Alright, Kobe. Alright, nice one, Kobe Mino. Nice one. Anthony the Ghost says you have a funny wife. Yeah, she's very funny. AM Edit says UCL trophy. Now Arsenal is not winning. Arsenal is not winning the Champions League this season. They are not. But for the Premier League, with City dropping 4 points in their last 2 games, definitely Arsenal is winning the Premier League. Yeah, for sure. Bob Dylan says, Noble, do you want to see Spurs get relegated? I really do not have any business with Spurs. Yeah, I really do not have any business with them. I just feel for them. Yeah, I just feel for the Spurs fans because it's going to be a very terrible situation. But I do think they deserve to be relegated because Spurs have been rubbish. Last season they were terrible. This season is even worse. I think Forest is still playing 0-0, right? Let me check what the Forest game against Fulham is. Yeah, it's a very big problem for Tottenham Hotspur. Very, very big problem for them. Their fans are really in a very terrible situation. Ahmedi says, wife is good. Thank you. Yaya says the game is too boring. No goals yet. That's why it's boring. Once either of the team scores now, you will see it's going to get more intense. But Man United, at least in the last 15-20 minutes, they've been playing better than they did earlier on. Okay. West Ham have gone back into the relegation zone. It depends on what Spurs. Okay, Spurs are currently on -7. So Spurs have to lose their game and possibly Forest win. Then Forest will go ahead of Spurs. If Forest win, they will go ahead of Spurs. Man, this is really terrible. AM Edit says, Noble view on Michael Carrick. At least Noble better than Amorim. Yaya says, Noble isn't better than Amorim. Milton says, definitely agree. Arsenal only 1 trophy maybe. Yeah, it's only 1 trophy that I see Arsenal lifting. And that's very much likely to be the Premier League. That's very much likely to be the Prem because the Champions League, I don't see Arsenal doing anything there. They're not going to win it. The Carabao Cup is a 50-50 game. I think that game is going to be played next. Is it next? No, not next week. I think it's early April. I'll check the schedule for the final though. Come on, United. Let's get it going now, boys. Come on. Yeah, I love that. I love the flow of the ball. Ahmad. Guys, let's get the likes up. We are currently on 8 likes. No, that's a good idea. Kobe, very good idea. Give it to Casa. Barcelona game will be starting in about, let's say, in about 40 minutes. Yeah, Barcelona against Sevilla. Mbumo. We are getting into good positions, but we are not scoring. We are getting into good positions, but we are not scoring. What's going on, United? Very good cross, Casa. Anthony the Ghost says, when you realize 2016 was 10 years ago. Yeah, 2016, yeah, it's just like yesterday. It feels like yesterday, honestly. Casa. Oh, Man United 4 corners, Villa 0. We need to convert at least one of these corners. Yeah, we need to. Mbumo. Hi, Ahmad. Ahmad with that control. Ahmad Diallo. Diallo. Cunha. Hey, Maguire doesn't have the pace. Harry Maguire. Guys, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, guys? I checked the sound. What? Casemiro, Ezri Konsa allowed this to go in. Come on. What is wrong with these Villa boys? You guys should allow 1 or 2 goals to go in. Allow the big boys to go to the Champions League. I don't know what you guys are doing. Are just struggling for. Kobe is playing really well in this first half. But I need us to be more clinical in front of goal. We've had so many chances, but no goals yet. All right, guys. Thank you very much. You guys can hear me. Kobe. Bruno, look at Dalot. Nice one. This boy, oh my God. What kind of human being is this boy called Diogo Dalot? How can you waste this kind of opportunity? Just imagine the good movement. You stretch your hand for Bruno. He saw you, gave you the pass. He gave you the pass. Just imagine. You controlled it very well. Why are you volleying the ball like that? Diogo. What is wrong with this boy now? Imagine you control the ball perfectly well. My God. What sort of nonsense is this with Diogo? Bob Dylan says Delusional FC. That's definitely Arsenal fans. Yaya says you went from Gyökeres to Doman. James says what team was better, Barca 2025 or 2009? Definitely 2009 Barca. 2009 to 11 Barca was prime Barcelona. Messi was in his peak. Andreas Iniesta, Xavi, Sergio Busquets. What's his name? You have James Rodriguez was also top then. And I'm trying to remember a player's name. Dani Alves as well. Yeah, it was that was Barcelona's peak. Messi, Barcelona, Xavi Hernandez, Andreas Iniesta, and the likes of them. Yeah, that was the peak of Barcelona. Anthony the Ghost says, bro went from Arsenal UCL trophy to Real Madrid UCL trophy. Yaya says 2005-06 Barca was best Barca team with Frank Rijkaard. Nah, that wasn't the best Barca team, bro. That was not the best Barcelona team. The best Barcelona team was, come on, Casemiro, that's not good. The best Barcelona team was between 2008 till like 2000 and let's say 14-15. And that was when Spain dominated the whole of Europe and the world. In 2008, Spain won the Euro. I think that Euro was played. I don't know if I can't remember if it was in Germany actually. Spain won that final against Germany. Then in 2010, Spain won the World Cup in South Africa. And that was in 2010. Spain, I think it was Spain, Argentina. No, Spain. This Schneider, what was it? Dutch. Spain, Netherlands was the final for the 2010 World Cup. Then 2012, Spain also won the Euros. So that period, Spain dominated, and it was the likes of Xavi Hernandez, Andreas Iniesta, Sergio Busquets. These guys were dominating. Come on, Lenny Yoro. Why are you being so lazy and sluggish? Control your ball well. What's up, bro? Look at the ball given to you. You are just playing like a baby. Ah. Emery says 2010 Iniesta deserves a Ballon d'Or. Yeah, that's one of the robberies of football. Iniesta won the World Cup and scored the winning goal for Spain. They gave the Ballon d'Or to Lionel Messi. Sepp Blatter and Michel Platini's first child, Lionel Messi. They gave the Ballon d'Or to him. That's why I no longer value the Ballon d'Or. Nice one, Euro. Offside. Nice one. I think, okay, he still went on to play it. Yeah, that was why the referee gave him a yellow card. Milton says, how is the Man United game? In the last 20 minutes, Man United have been playing better than they did in the first 20 minutes. It's currently 42 minutes. Nah, Maguire, that's not a good pass. Man United have created lots of chances, but they need to score. The most important stat that I care about is scoring goals. Every other stat becomes useless if you don't score goals. So I need them to score goals. They are playing well, dominating the game well, but we need goals in this game. Guys, if you're just joining, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, guys. Let's get it going. Pass the ball on time, Bruno. Pass the ball on time. Serious Fanbar says, why has Nigeria never dominated the AFCON like Egypt has? How many times? Egypt is the country that has won the most AFCON. And Nigeria has won AFCON, I think, about 3 or 4 times. Egypt has about 9 or 10. Referee, that's a foul ball. How will you be in front of where that incident happened and you didn't blow the whistle? Block that space. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you, Euro. Thank you very much. Ahmad, watch your 6. Watch your 6. Thank you. Let's go, boys. Let's go with the counter. Mbumo, speed up. Are you tired? Speed up, Brian. Come on. Okay, is it better now? Serious Fan Bat says he can hear me. Or is he just trying to troll? Can you guys hear me now? Alright. I don't know what Man United is doing in this game. We need to score as early as possible, and it's already halftime. Okay, not halftime, but it's 44 minutes right now, and no goals yet. We have been creating chances, but no goal. It's crazy. Selim, which part of Turkey are you from, and which team in Turkey do you support? Villa with a free kick. McGinn. Maguire. Corner kick. Alright, Kobe Mino. Very good defending. Ooh, Amadou Onana. That's not good. Ahmedi says, I will help United win vs Aston Villa 5-0 in my dream league soccer game, bro. Bruno hat-trick. The game is a very tough one. Yeah, it's a very tough game. Villa with a corner kick. I think it's our first corner. Yeah, their first corner of the game. Man United have already gotten 4 corners, and Villa is just going for their first. Milton says, who is your number 1 player? My number 1 player all time is actually Cristiano Ronaldo, but at the moment, Bruno Fernandes is my favorite player. Nice one, Cunha. Ahmad, watch the other flank. Spread it. You saw that Bruno movement. Cunha, you saw it. But it was actually blocked. Guys, we have 18 people on this stream and we just have 11 likes. I need everyone on the stream to hit the like button and also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Selim says that is an Israeli flag, right? Euro, don't give Watkins that space. What is this? Okay, halftime. Because I was surprised. I'm like, why did Lenny Euro stop there? Should have just cleared that ball, pass it to your goalkeeper. Selim, which part of Turkey are you from? Anthony the Ghost says, if only Neymar didn't get injured in 2018, he would have probably won the Ballon d'Or with stats probably like over 70 plus GAs. 2018. Now, how would he have won the 2018? 2018 was the World Cup that France won against Croatia. And Madrid, I think, Madrid won the Champions League in that season. And that was Cristiano Ronaldo's last season. They were supposed to give Ronaldo the Ballon d'Or, but they gave it to Luka Modric. That was another robbery there. Because Modric played in the final, they didn't give Ronaldo the Ballon d'Or, and Ronaldo was the highest goal scorer in the Champions League. Why did they give it to Messi that didn't even score a goal in the 2010 World Cup? That's why I said the whole Ballon d'Or stuff is just absolute nonsense for me. Honestly, it's absolute nonsense. Selim, which part of Turkey are you from? Ali Shaw says, yo, I'm back. Welcome back, Ali Shaw. IC says, hi. IC, welcome to the channel. Mr. E Football says, remember me? Yeah, it's been a very long time, Mr. E Football. IC, where are you connecting from? Is it ICE or IC? Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. We are currently at 13 likes. Let's see if we can get the likes up to 50. Yeah, let's push the likes up. I don't know why this guy is spamming. This Selim guy. I do not know why he's spamming the chat. Mr. E Football, nice to have you back. It's been a very long time. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Not as you Obama win a box with your team kit. Ooh, it kinda makes me wonder what those children ever did Yet we still go to church. James says you can search my brother on Google, Brad de Jesus. He has curly hair. I searched him out the last time, but I couldn't find any video on Brad de Jesus. I couldn't find any video on him. Anthony the Ghost says I got kind of annoyed. That's the first warning. Next time it's gonna be 30 minutes. Yeah, I really don't know why the guy was spamming the chat. I really don't like it when people spam the chat. Look at what Ross Barkley did to Casemiro. The referee did not blow it, and VAR also did not review it. Sandra Horn says annoying, ruined. What do you mean by that, Sandra? Milton says number one Cristiano, number one today Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, for me that's it. Bruno Fernandes is my current best player and my favorite player, and Ronaldo is the GOAT for me of all time. Joseph Ntwiga says such a slow pace in the first half. United better do something. Yeah, bro. United need to. We need to score. We need to score in the second half. Early on in the second half. Very, very important. We need to score early on. Very important. James says you can find something on the Fulham website. All right, I'll check out the Fulham website. Maybe later on this week, I'll check it out. Will Tracy says, yo, bro. Will Tracy, welcome back. Tella the Karga says, Turkey. Okay, which part of Turkey are you from? Tella the Kigarga. Anthony the Ghost says, Ahmed also forgot about 2020 Lewandowski, but I think it got cancelled due to COVID. That was really crazy. I think he was actually robbed in that season. Yeah, he was actually robbed. And in 2021, I think in 2021 they gave it to, was it Messi? Yeah, I think they gave it to Messi because Messi won the, what's it called? The Copa America, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, God. The favoritism in that award is just crazy. Now, people will tell you Messi has 8 Ballon d'Ors. But out of those 8, it's very much likely there's only 4 or 5 that he actually merited. The rest were actually wrong awards. But it is what it is. They've already done the damage. You can't change it. Ali Shaw says, can you search Ronda Anta bicycle kick? He is my coach. Ronda Anta. Which team does he? Okay, he said he's your coach. What level? Yeah. Yeah? You go give prize. Send Diego since. Na pokashem na call. Just the disturb with how they do for stream here. Yeah, one man send Diego, a man send Diego, na pokashem na call. My name and I call, but then I'll name you to my stream.
You have to settle him. If not, he'll start calling you back again.
I go shout for him. Again.
Settle him now.
Settle him. I've already sent. I send go me a prize. Each he send the enemy gun. Na pokashim na call.
Find out why he's calling.
Disrupt your name.
No, like see a KB because
Cool one, welcome back. Guys, can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me in the chat? Can you hear me? Arsenal 2003 says, today's match was a draw for the first half. No expectations in Crystal Leeds game and Nottingham Fulham, mate. All right, Nottingham Fulham game. Man, I think that game might be a 1-0 game for either team. Yeah, it's not going to be a draw. It's not going to be a draw. And if Nottingham Forest wins that game, then Tottenham is going to be in a very, very big problem. Because if Nottingham Forest wins the game, then Spurs will drop down while Forest will go up. And I know definitely Spurs cannot win Liverpool tonight. They are going to collect like 4, maybe 4-0 or 5-0 against Liverpool tonight. Ali Shaw says yes. All right, Ali Shaw. Thank you, guys. AM Edit and okay. Cool One says yes, I can hear you. Anthony says it's okay. AM Edit says Anthony also got robbed in 2024 Ballon d'Or, 25-26. Sad man, Ballon d'Or lose credibility. Personally, like I said, the Ballon d'Or, as far as I'm concerned, has lost its credibility. Yeah, because the kind of bias and favoritism there is just overwhelming. Yeah, it's overwhelming. You can see what happened between Vini and Rodri. They didn't give it to Vini, but Vini was given the FIFA best player. It was just crazy. Yeah, it was really crazy. Cool One says I'm rooting for Forest. Yeah, I want Forest to win. I really do want them to win. Borut Fakas says hi from Slovenia, Šeško. Oh, you are Šeško's countryman. That's nice. Nice to have you on the channel, Borut Fakas. Borut Fakas, are you a Man United fan? Emery says Dynamo Dresden has won 6-0 vs Preben Münster. Is that a Ukrainian? Is that a Ukrainian league? Because Dynamo sounds like a Ukrainian club, and Münster, I really can't place the country, but I think it's very much likely to be Ukraine. Borut Fakas, have you subscribed to the channel already? Darren Watkins says it's 0-0. What do you think so far about the game? Do you think Man United needs to change something to win the game? Yeah, I think Brian Mbeumo should come off in the second half, probably in about 68 minutes or even half time. Second half, maybe just bring in Šeško, because Mbeumo has not been fully involved in the game. Cunha has been on and off the game. Ahmad has gotten into very key positions, but he didn't score. The header was actually saved by Emiliano Martinez. So I think Carrick needs to make a change. Yeah, bring in Benjamin Šeško, take off Brian Mbeumo. Yeah, and maybe in the next 10-15 minutes, if there is no positive impact, you can bring on Zexi, possibly take Kobe Mino off or Casemiro off. Either of those will do us lots of good. Edwin says, I got to go play some games. Bye. All right, Edwin, do have an amazing game. Yeah, Yaya says, is there no Turkish? There are lots of Turkish people on the channel. Yeah. Ahmed says, bro, in my opinion, I think World Cup should be reduced to every 2 years instead of 4. I think FIFA is actually considering that, but now I don't think it's going to make sense, because if you have the FIFA World Cup being played every 2 years, you have the Euro played every 2 years, you also have the Nations League in between, then there will be no summer for players to actually rest, and that is going to really affect players and their fitness, honestly. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Oleku, tell me something where I no fit to. Mo pa, malo too. James says, I think it's now time for Simon to pack his bags. You mean Diego Simeone? For me, I really do not know why Atletico has, for many years, left that man as their coach. Honestly, it's really, really crazy. He just won one La Liga. I think one Super Cup, one Copa del Rey. Okay, he won the Super. I don't know if he won the Super Copa, the Spanish one, but I know he has won the Super Cup, the UEFA Super Cup. He won the Europa League, and I think that Super Cup he played was against Man United. One of it was against Chelsea, I think. I think he's won. Is it 2 Super Cups or 1 actually? So for me, I really do not think that he should still remain as Atletico coach. The only thing he gives them is that stability of every season, come third or fourth. Steady Champions League football. That's just it. Aside that, nothing else. Via Zorawa says, love the accent, brother. Thank you very much, Zia. Darren Watkins says, okay, I think I've already responded to your question. Ahmedi says, maybe 3 years then. Nah, the 4 years for me is cool. Yeah, 4 years is cool. The Barcelona game is going to start in about 12 minutes from now. Let's see. Aloysius, welcome back to the channel, Aloysius. Everywhere the paper, do you see what they say? Guys, let's get the likes. Currently at 13 likes. Let's get it up to 20. Carrick, you need to make early changes because one problem you had against the Newcastle game was not making changes on time, and that's really not a good thing. Yeah, Mbumo was playing very, very poorly against Newcastle. He didn't take him off until late on in the game, and that's one of the reasons we lost that game. Mbumo had lots of chances, he missed them, and it came back to bite the team and haunt them. Arsenal says Morgan Rogers will give Villa a lead. Rogers is even silent in the game. I don't see that, but let's watch and see. I do know Man United is going to win this game for sure. Aloy Gaming says, bro, please check it out. What are you saying I should check out, Aloy Gaming? Ahmedi says, who miss Mason Mount old version bad boy? I think Man United should sell that guy, honestly. Jimmy Manic says Aston Villa win. Aston Villa, nah. Villa will not win the game. Ahmad, come on. Is that a throw-in? Okay, the ball is still in play. Arsenal says, if my prediction is correct for Man United 1, Villa 2, you should wear an Aston Villa jersey for a day, mate. How about if your prediction is wrong and mine is correct? Cool One says, next week Spurs could go into the relegation zone. Yes, very, very much likely. Because I do not see where Spurs win is coming from. I do not see. Even 1 point for Spurs, I really do not see where that 1 point is coming from. Because at the moment, they are deep down in the hole of mystery. Now, who is crossing that ball? Amad Diallo, come on. Anthony the Ghost says you should cut your hair if Bodo Glimt wins the UCL. Those guys, with the way they are going, anything is possible for that Bodo Glimt team. Honestly, anything is possible for that team. Come on, United. Let's go, boys. Come on. Let's get an early goal. Let's get an early goal. Very, very important. Anthony the Go says Romanian. Yeah, there are a couple of Romanians joining the channel recently. Kobe. That's a good idea. Mbumo. Your thought is not all. Ahmad, what is all this nonsense, bro? Your right foot is not good. Your right foot is very, very bad and you're still trying to shoot with it. Huh? You were not under pressure. Take that ball, get it into your left foot. What sort of nonsense are you playing there, Ahmad? You are having so many chances. I really do not understand what you're doing. Honestly, I really do not understand what this guy is playing here. Bring the ball to your left foot. You are just wasting chances. You're just wasting chances. This kind of games, you might not get lots of chances. Anyone you get, you convert. That's how it's been done. Not you keep on wasting chances. Solomon, welcome back to the channel. Kunya. Welcome back, Solomon. Now, Kunya, continue. Anthony the Go says, Anthony the Go, what language is that? What language did he type? Darren says, are you watching the match Tottenham Hotspur Liverpool? If so, who do you think is winning? Well, that game I predicted a 4-0. No, Casa. I predicted a 4-0 in that game. Sorry, 4-1. I predicted 4-1, but I think it's going to end up to be 4-0. Spurs are not going to score even one goal in that game. They are really, really terrible at the moment. And Liverpool can't drop points at Anfield against a very shit Tottenham team. Bruno, why did you do that there? If not for Maguire now, this would have been a very, very big problem. Play to the whistle. The referee did not blow the ball. Why all that nonsense? Anthony the Go says, sorry, bro, I got to go. See you later, maybe. All right, Anthony the Goat, no problem. Do have an amazing day. Nice one, Bruno. Solomon says, hi, Nobu, welcome back, Solomon. Cool One says, 5-0 Liverpool. Honestly, I predicted 4-1, but I didn't know that Romero was not going to be available, Palinha and also Carragher. So getting to know that, I think Spurs cannot even get one goal from that game. Honestly, Spurs cannot get one goal. Because I really do not see where 1 point is coming from for Tottenham Hotspur. Honestly, I really do not see that. But let's watch and see though. Nah, Cunha, why are you guys wasting chances like this? You guys are just so flat. So flat in the game. Just so flat in this game. Look at Bruno running from the offside. Come on. Cool One said, okay, I already read Cool One 5-0. I think he might get up to 5-0, Cool One. This is not a joke. I think it might get up to 5-0 because Spurs, you really do not know what to expect from the Spurs team. Honestly. Mbumo. What? Wow, that's a good strike from Brian Mbumo. Very good strike. Yeah, I thought he was going to continue running with the ball, but he struck it one way. Yeah, he struck the ball one time. Very good pass from Bruno. Yeah, Martinez. Aye. Wow. What? Come on, United. Come on, Casemiro. Cha cha cha. Cha cha cha. Casemiro. Sheesh. Come on, United. Omo, I know we go win this game. Come on, United. Let's go, boys. Come on, Casa. Sheesh. Bruno with another assist. Casemiro. Come on, boy. Casa. Casemiro, baba. No, cho. Wow. Man, Bruno is definitely going to beat this record. Definitely going to beat this record. Hey, Bruno. Casemiro with the header. Now, Bruno has, I think, about 15 assists. 5 more to beat that record. Wow, Casa. I love that. 1-0 for Man United, guys. 1-0 for Man United. Come on. Casemiro. Lord City official says Lord City is the best team in the world. Which country is Lord City in? Lamens with the celebration. Cookkeep says, where you see these matches, Gula goal was so awesome. Yeah, the Gula goal was amazing. Yeah, very, very good goal from Adagule. From 75 yards, I think. Good block, Luke Shaw. Majid says, Casa is a legend. Of course, he's a legend, 100%. Casemiro is a legend of the game. He's a legend of the game. Always a threat when it comes to aerial balls. Always a threat. My love man says, imagine being a United fan. Arsenal literally have won more UCLs than you guys. Arsenal won more UCLs than Man United. I don't get the joke. Kobe. Nice one. I love that. Mino. No, Kobe, that's not good. That's not a good place to do that. Come on, Kobe. Maguire. Harry Maguire. Cool one says, I'm happy Villa lose because we lose. But we can catch up to Villa. Yeah, Villa is in a very, very poor run of form at the moment. Yeah, they are very poor at the moment. Losing to Chelsea at Villa Park was really, really a terrible one for Aston Villa. Nah, Ahmad, what is wrong with Amad Diallo? What in the world is wrong with Amad Diallo? What kind of back pass is this? What kind of back pass from Amad Diallo is this? Committing Casemiro. Thank you, Casa. That tackle there was really important. Don't give him space to play because Morgan Rogers can actually shoot the ball from that range if you don't block him very well. Majid says Yamal is on the bench. Yeah, they are reserving him for the Champions League game against Newcastle. Cool one says West Ham have more European trophies than Arsenal and you call London red. Me Love Man says Arsenal also have more Premier Leagues than you. You mean Chelsea or Arsenal or Man United? I think Arsenal has about, is it 8 or 10 Premier League titles? Majid says, let's go Sevilla. Yeah, the Barcelona game against Sevilla just started. Villa with a free kick. Digne, Buendia, and who to take it? Okay, Barkley is going off. Yeah, good one. Good block. Good block there. Buendia is shouting for a handball. Wow. Bruno has equaled David Beckham's record of 15 assists in the Premier League in the 1999-2000 season. That's a very, very amazing record. Very, very good record. Very good one. Luke, come to press. Come to press him. Nice one. Thank you, Lenny Euro. Let's go. Fire says, bro, who is better, Pedri or Bellingham? Honest opinion. There are two different types of players. That's just the honest truth. It depends on what you're actually looking for in your team. If you want someone that can dictate the tempo of the game for you, control possession, then definitely Pedri is your guy. But if you need someone to do lots of work in the midfield, do lots of markings, can score goals for you, can do lots of things, then Jude Bellingham is your man. So it depends on exactly what you want in your team or exactly how you want to play. That's just it. 07 King Cristiano says, City lost to us 3-0. Let's go. Yeah, we beat City 3-0. It was a very good game. Carrick's first game, by the way. Is that Casemiro on the ground? Casa and Morgan Rogers. Eee. Yeah, that was a collision. That's not good. It's not good. Ahmed says this guy is loving in McDonald's universe. Cool one says Arsenal 23 Prem. You are not from Earth. This does not happen. Yeah, he's actually he's actually a delusional fan. Please, Casemiro, we need you to finish this game for us. Please, Casa. Casemiro, please, we need you to finish this game for us. Very, very important. Very important. Okay, Tammy Abraham and Traore coming on. Alright, is that Traore? No, it's not Traore. This is a Jamaican guy. This Jamaican guy. Is it Traore? Forgotten his name. Milovman says, hey, Mary, don't make the alpha mad. You don't want to see the alpha mad. Casa, please, we need you fit. Yellow card to Casemiro. Ooh, that's crazy. King Cristiano says, bro, I've lost hope of La Liga. We should do best in Champions League. It is coming in Spain this time. Nah, I don't see the Champions League coming to Spain this season. That's not good. Why would you guys allow Tyrone Mings to head that ball? That's not good. Yeah, Leon Bailey. This guy has fallen off. 3 seasons ago, this guy was a menace. Liverpool Spurs lineup out. Let's see. If Liverpool loses to Tottenham tonight, then I think Liverpool fans will call for the sacking of Arne Slot. Honestly, they will call for the sacking of Slot because it's an unforgivable offense for the Liverpool fans for their team to lose to the worst team in Europe at the moment. Honestly, Maguire, thank you. Kobe, quickly, Kobe. Ahmad, Onyebo. Ahmad Bola. Amad Diallo. I think Mbumo needs Sesko in this game so we can get more goals. Look at Dalot. Look at Dalot. Ah, God. Milovman says, Nobu, what are your predictions for the Madrid vs Hull game? Milovman, are you sure you're okay, bro? Are you sure you're okay? Are you sure you're good? Who is this Milov guy? Whoa, Aston Villa just equalized, guys. 1-1. I said it. Score your goal. It's 1-1 for Aston Villa. Eh? Score more goals. Ross Barkley just equalized for Aston Villa. It's crazy. It's 1-1 already. Ross Barkley just equalized for Aston Villa. 1-1. Score your goal. Eh? Score more goals. You guys are just so relaxed. Eh? Just so relaxed. I really don't understand what is wrong with Man United. 1-1 now. Score your goal. You guys are just busy messing up. Majid says Alexis Sanchez is back at Camp Nou. Holy moly, I forgot he's still playing. Yeah, it's actually a surprise though. It's actually a surprise. I thought he had already retired from football. Lamens, good save, but it wasn't enough. 1-1 for Aston Villa against Man United. Ross Barkley. Yeah, it's crazy. I really don't know what is wrong with Man United. I really do not know what is wrong with them. It's crazy. Our cool one says, "Me love men, just stop. You're not tough and it's annoying." I really don't know what is wrong with this guy. Who kept him on? Who kept him on there? Now he wasn't even close to being offside. Very good goal. Maybe blocking the vision of the goalkeeper. I think I think either Abraham or Onana blocked the view of Lamens. Yeah. He blocked the view of Lamens. I think that was why Lamens didn't see that ball. But that's not an excuse. Yeah, it's not. It's a very good goal. 1-1 for Aston Villa against Man United. I knew Man United were not going to keep a clean sheet in this game. That was why I predicted it to be a 2-1. Yeah, that was why I predicted it to be a 2-1. Yeah, VAR is reviewing it. If the ball touched Onana, I think it might be an offside. If that ball touched him, then it's going to be an offside. Because was that Onana or yeah, it's Onana. It's very much likely to be an offside if the ball touched Amadou Onana. Yeah, very much likely to be an offside because he was in an offside position. Yeah. VAR is checking for an offside though. VAR is checking for an offside. VAR is checking for an offside. Let's see what the referee has to say. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, the goal stands. It's not an offside. The goal stands. The ball didn't touch Amadou Onana. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's really, really crazy. Man United, maintain your lead. At least go 2-0 up. So even if they score one goal, you definitely know that you actually have one more goal lead. Yeah, not scoring one and you are conceding one again, making it 1-1. That's why I said we need Šeško in this game. Yeah, Mbumo is not playing well in the game at all. He's not playing well. We need Zexi. We need Šeško in the game. Yeah, cool one. That's even good. That guy is a crazy guy. I don't know what he's on tonight. I really don't know what is the guy's problem. Some people will just come to the internet and they'll be misbehaving. Carrick, bring on Benjamin Šeško. It's already 67 minutes. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day. Bailey. What? Diogo Dalot. Is that offside or what? I really do not understand what these guys are doing here. That's not offside. Let me see. Yeah, it's a goal kick. Yeah, that's a goal kick. Very good decision from the referee. That's definitely a goal kick. Definitely a goal kick. Oleku. Tell me something where I know fit to. Since Villa equalized, they've been playing very, very well. Yeah, Man United need to... Michael Carrick needs to make change in this game. Yeah, he needs to make changes. He really, really needs to make changes. That attack, take Mbumo off or Cunha off. Either of them, take them off. Take one of them off. That would be the ideal thing to do. Because I really don't understand what they are doing. They are just so reluctant and relaxed in the game. And it makes no sense. 1 in 10 motion. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, 2-1. Come on. Hey. Come on, United. Matheus Cunha. Come on, United. 2-1. What's going on? This is Old Trafford now, for God's sake. Waiting they happen. Cunha. Come on, United. Nice one, guys. Nice one, guys. Matheus Cunha. Whoa. I knew we cannot lose this game. Definitely a win at Old Trafford. Come on. My prediction was a 2-1 for Man United. 2-1 win. Bruno Fernandes with a double assist today again. Double assist from Bruno. This guy is a genius. Bruno. Double assist again today. Bruno. Bruno Fernandes. This guy now. Just leave assist or creation for him. Creation of chances. Just leave it for Bruno. There is no comparison. There is no comparison. Look at that pass from Bruno. Just imagine that pass. Bruno Fernandes. look at the Cunha dance. Come on, Man United. Let's go. Get in. Sheesh. Wow, this is a very, very good goal from Cunha. Bruno with another assist. Wow, Bruno. Double assist today again. This guy. Techie Bola says, guys, that weirdo band Which weirdo is that? Techie Bola says, hey Nobu, sorry I left because that weirdo was in the chat. Was it that guy that was talking about Real Madrid and Hull City and the nonsense he was saying? I I don't even want to answer that guy. It's not everything that I just need to even respond to. I have moderators in the chat that would just time him out. Bruno. Bruno. Look at that assist. Cunha. Man, boy, this is crazy. Sheesh. Cunha with the dance. Serious Fanbar says, I don't troll people, Mr. Noble. What made you think that I do that? Did I call you, did I say you were trolling someone? There was a guy in the chat that was actually timed out. And you are not the person, so what exactly are you talking about? Serious Fanbat. Serious Fanbat says, I expected a draw between the two sides today. Nah, my prediction was a 2-1 win. I predicted a 2-1 win for Man United today, and I'm really happy my prediction is actually very close. Yeah, but I do need Man United to score more goals. Yeah, so I can actually be more relaxed, because I was looking at Man United scoring 2 goals and maybe late on Villa get 1 goal. Yeah, but since Villa equalized earlier than I thought, made it 1-1, I would really love it to get to 3-1. Even though my prediction will not be 100% accurate. Yeah, but I would definitely be delighted. Yeah, for sure. Lenny Euro, I think that's a yellow card. That's a yellow. I'll be where the papers, do you see what they say? Ooh. Amad Diallo. I think Shesko should come on. Mbumo should go off. Mbumo is not in this game. Ahmed says, Noble, I got to go pray now. It's Tarawih time. Alright, Ahmed, do have a great prayer. Yeah, Shesko about to come on. Hyde Toshi Dekisugi says hi. Dekisugi, are you from Japan? Yeah, Mbumo off for Benjamin Shesko. That's a very, very good substitution. Very good one. Dekisugi, are you from Tokyo or... Okay, you're Japanese. Ohio. Arigato gaizamas. Are you from Osaka or from Tokyo? Yeah, Benjamin Shesko coming on. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, he's come to give Bruno instructions from the manager. Yeah, Brian Mbumo, nice one, good one. Okay, you're from Kanagawa Prefecture. Yeah, I know Kanagawa. I've been to Kanagawa before. Kanagawa is actually very, very close to Tokyo. I think Kanagawa, you have lots of Africans. Is it Kanagawa? I don't know if it's Kanagawa that you have lots of Africans there. United, let's go for the 3rd goal. I need more goals in this game. I need more goals. Dekisugi says, I support Brighton. Really? You support Brighton? Wow, that's a surprise. Cunha, please, no injury, bro. No injury. That's a surprise. It's the first time of seeing someone that is in Japan that supports Brighton. If it's Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, I can understand. But Brighton, it's really, really a surprise. It's really a surprise. Bruno. Bruno has the highest assist as a Man United player in a single Premier League season. Look at Bruno, the way he put his hand on his waist. He just makes it look so easy. So easy. Bruno. This guy called Bruno. Flenix says hi. Flenix, where are you connecting from? Cool One says Hidoshi is Mitoma favorite Brighton player or not? Okay, yeah, I understand why you support Brighton. Yeah, now I understand. Yeah, because I'm like someone from Japan supporting Brighton. I actually forgot that. Is it Kairu Mitoma? Yeah, Kairu Mitoma is Japanese. Yeah. my bad. Because I was very surprised. Yeah, Mitoma is your favorite player, Deki Sugi. Okay. Yeah, I actually was surprised. I was actually surprised. Oleku, tell me something where I no fit do. Cool One says I like his dribbling. Yeah, Mitoma, I don't know what is wrong with him in the past couple of seasons though. Because before, he was actually, last 3 seasons, he was doing very, very well. But I really do not understand what happened to Mitoma. Because he's not been the same player he was. Yeah, he's not been that same player. I really don't know what is wrong with Mitoma. Yeah, Man United just made it 3-1, guys. Come on, United. Come on, United. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Benjamin Sesko, super sub. The super sub, man. Benjamin Sesko, the super sub. What? The super sub, Benjamin. Let's go. Hey, boy. Man, Unai Emery is confused, honestly. He is really, really confused. He's like, what exactly is going on here, guys? What exactly is going on? Hey. Guys, Benjamin Sesko just scored the goal off the bench. Yeah, it's a very, very good one. Benjamin Sesko. Yeah, penalty, but the Barcelona players fans will not complain about the penalty they are getting. If it is Madrid, you see them shouting. Yeah, if it's Madrid, you see them shouting. Benjamin Sesko, super sub. That boy's scream is crazy. The boy's scream is crazy. Dekisugi says subscribe. Thank you very much, Dekisugi. Thank you very much. Benjamin Sesko has turned to a super sub. Yeah, he has turned to a super sub. Michael Carrick is happy. Sheesh. Man, this is crazy. Benjamin. Vinny Walker says, put the sound back. Noble, order me some food too. Who is this? Oh, this guy. I thought he's injured. Douglas Luiz. Bruno has broken David Beckham's record of 15 Premier League assists in a season, and Bruno has 16 now. Bruno is definitely breaking that record. He's definitely breaking that record. What? Bruno Fernandes. Bruno is an assist and creator machine. He can create from difficult areas. Mentor Gashi, welcome back to the channel, bro. Welcome back. It's been a very long time. Mentor Gashi. Vinny Walker says your prediction was wrong, but Liverpool put the Liverpool shirt on. This is Vinny Walker from yesterday. You are back again. God. You are back again. I predicted that Man United was going to win. I predicted 2-1. Yeah, I predicted a 2-1 win. And Liverpool, I gave a 4-1 prediction, but looking at the fact that 3 more players will not be available for Spurs, I'm even looking at a 5-0 or 4-0 win for Liverpool, because Spurs, there is no way Spurs are going to even score 1 goal in that game, honestly. They are not going to score 1 goal in that game. Now, this shows from the 5 predictions I made yesterday, it's remaining the Liverpool game. Yeah, it's remaining the Liverpool game for all my predictions to be accurate, aside the Man City West Ham game. GNWSS Gala 3, Man United 2. This is what Onana has cost for Gala fans to try and troll Man United fans. It's really crazy. Bruno. Bruno. That assist. No, Sheshko. A little bit too much, Benjamin. Come on. Look at another assist from Bruno again with his left foot. Sheshko, you'd have used your left. You'd have used your left to do it. Man, that would have been a very good one. GNSS says, I love Man United, but... but what exactly? Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Buendia. If you're injured, bro, you should be substituted and someone else should be brought on. Vinny Walker, you are lying. You did not say a draw. You said Man City was going to win, so stop lying. And that's it. But I'm at my first United game. Harry Maguire. Oh, this little kid. He's saying, sorry, mom, but I'm at my first United game. Okay, I think he's supposed to be with his mom for the Mother's Day. Yeah, but he came to the Man United game against Villa. Buendia off. Irakli Akobia. Yeah, I do remember you. It's been a very long time. It's nice to have you back on the channel. Irakli Akobia. Welcome back. GNWS says, my favorite English team, Man United. And Gala is also my favorite Turkish team. I love Victor Osimhen. Yeah, I love Victor. Metaslan says, little English. I meant to say I'm sorry, brother. Okay, it's all good, Metaslan. Daniel Salai says hi. Daniel Salai, welcome to the channel. I think it's the first time I'm seeing you on the channel, Daniel Salai. Nice to have you on the channel. Irakli Akobia says, sorry, homework keeps me very busy. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Anytime you're free, it's fine. You can join. Guys, let's get the likes up. If you're new to the channel, kindly subscribe. Eldan says, hi, how are you? I'm doing amazing, Eldan. Nice to have you back on the channel. Yamim Rahman says, hi, I just joined. All right, Yasin, where are you connecting from? Ahmad, give him that ball. No, come on, Ahmad Diallo. Are you tired? If it will take Ahmad off, bring on, what's it called? Bring on Joshua Zexi. That would be good. Yasin said, okay, Yasin, which country are you connecting from? Yeah, very good, very, very important win for Man United. Very, very important. Very important win. Cunha. Woo! Nah, it's a corner kick. It's a corner. Nice one, Cunha. Nice one. Serious Famba says, you speak Igbo. Yeah, of course I speak Igbo. Igbo is my language. Is my native dialect. My language. Ooh, Cunha, that was close. 88 minutes. Another corner. Casa. Yeah, Elder, Man United is winning 3-1. Serious Famba says, have you been to Accra? Now, I've not been to Accra before, but I have lots of Ghanaians that I do business with. Those in Accra, those in what's this other popular city in this other popular city in Ghana. Accra. How? I've forgotten the other city, by the way. I've forgotten. Vinny Walker says, Noble, because you don't do your forfeit, I'll start my own channel, Noble CTV, and take your subscribers. Be my guest, Kobe. Come on, pass that ball. Where now? What's going on? Cool one says, Vinny, good luck. Yeah, don't mind that Vinny guy. Casemiro off. Okay, 3-1. Yeah, we can't concede 2 goals within 4 minutes at that time. Not gonna work. Definitely winning the game. Yeah, senior man Casemiro. Nice one, Casemiro. Serious Fanbat says, does Ineos know you are watching their team on YouTube? Very, very good header. He opened the scoring for Man United. Eldan says, we do not care. It's very funny. Casemiro. Nice one, Lenny Euro. I love that pressure on Leon Bailey. Eldan says, you're not gonna steal. Anthony says, Vinny is like the bacteria on my shoe. Prince Braha says, yo, bro, I live in the Middle East. Which country in the Middle East are you living in? The Middle East is a region. So where exactly in the Middle East are you living in? Nice ball. Ooh, it's a little bit too much. Bruno, what's the complaint about, brother? What's the complaint about? That's a good pass from Diogo, I think. Yeah, the ball was a little bit too much, but it was a good pass from Diogo. Bailey has changed his position. Diallo, Diallo, in the middle of the night, when you have no peace. Prince Baha says, yo, bro, I live. Okay, I think I've read that message. Eldan says, I'm from Bosnia in Europe. Yeah, I know Bosnia and Herzegovina. Edin Dzeko. Manugate. Nice one. Shesko. Bruno, that guy won't allow you. He won't allow you. Nah, that's not a good ball, Benjamin. It's not a good ball. Sheesh. It's not a good ball. But a good idea, though. A good idea. I think, okay, Zexi. Yeah, it's already 93 minutes almost. Bringing Zexi to come and play 4 minutes, I don't think it's going to be ideal. It's better he doesn't even play the game. Yeah, it's better he doesn't play the game. Shesko, make that run. Make that run. Make that run, Shesko. Cool One says a win is a win, Vinny. Vinny says, how far have Man United fallen in the past? They would be playing in the semi-finals now. They are celebrating a win against Villa. They are celebrating a win against Villa. They are currently in third position, pushing for Champions League places. And you're talking about semi-finals. Do you play semi-finals in the Premier League? Anthony Digo says, dang, 2,180 subscribers. I've been here since you have 258. Yeah, you've been an old member of the channel, and I really appreciate the support from every one of you guys. You guys have been amazing. Guys, let's get the likes up, and if you're new to the channel, kindly subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Oleku. Cunha, let's go, Cunha. Luke Shaw, are you tired? Luke Shaw is not even making any move. Anthony, okay. Cool One says, bye, Nobu, have to go now. Alright, Cool One, do have an amazing day, bro. Thank you very much. Vinny Walker says, Noble, are the rumors true that last time Man United won, you celebrated with Cool One? Ahmad. Nah. Ahmad Diallo, what's going on, bro? Pass the ball. Pass the ball, Ahmad. What's going on? Eldan says, yesterday Madrid win against Elche 4-1. Yeah, very important win for Madrid against Elche yesterday. Yellow card? Whoa, he gave Maguire a yellow card for that. Come on, referee. But it's all good. It's all good. Okay, yeah, it's a yellow card. I think Maguire should have just gone straight up for the ball. Zoro says, hello, how are you? I'm doing amazing, Zoro. I'm doing amazing. Anthony Digo says, Nobu, do I have your permission to time out Vinny? The thing is, anytime he says anything silly, you can time him out. But if it's the same nonsense he's talking, you can just ignore him. But if he makes any silly comment, you can time him out, because Vinny Walker is always, and he just recently starts behaving that way. I don't know what exactly is wrong with him. Zoro, Zoro, I'm Nigerian. Well, how about you? Which country are you from? Mugiwaran says, would you like to see Spurs or West Ham getting relegated? I would love to see Spurs get relegated than I would West Ham. Guys, it's full time. It's full time. Manchester United 3, Aston Villa 1. Zoro VK, I said I'm from Nigeria. Have you not heard about the country Nigeria before? Nah, Zoro, I'm not from England. I'm from Nigeria. Don't you know the country called Nigeria? Yes, I am from Nigeria. Edward Quiffley says, hi, Noble, I'm back. Welcome back, Edward Quiffley. Nice to have you back. The Man United game just ended now, guys. It's 3-1 for Man United against Aston Villa. Ooh. Hey. Man United have secured that third spot very well. 3 points ahead of Villa right now. That's a very good one. Very, very good win for Man United, honestly. Very good win. And I'm really happy for the result. Very, very happy. Diallo, bam. In the middle of the night. I don't know why they added 8 minutes though. I really do not understand. When you have no peace. Zoro says, do you know where I'm from? How would I know where you're from when you don't tell me? Yaya says, do you know about United fan who won't get a haircut until United win 5 games in a row? He hasn't had a haircut since October 5th, 2024. The guy, like I said many times, the guy just has to go and cut his hair. Yeah, because he's just putting unnecessary pressure on the team. Tasso Sulis says, hello, my friend. Glory, glory, Man United. Yeah, Tasso Sulis. Glory, glory, Man United. We have actually sealed that third spot with 3 points ahead of Aston Villa. That's very, very important. Prince Braha says, please don't ignore, scroll a bit up. What is your question, Prince Braha? Zoro, Nigeria is in western part of Africa, not Europe. You don't know your geography. Eldan says, no, Bruno is the best player in Man United. Nah, Bruno for me is the best player in the Premier League this season. He deserves to win the PFA award. Yeah. Diallo. Guys, the match has ended. The Liverpool game will start shortly against Tottenham Hotspur. Barcelona is still playing their match against Sevilla. I knew Sevilla was unreliable to trouble Barcelona, honestly. They were really, really unreliable to trouble Barcelona. Prince Braha says, bro, Pakistan is an open missile war with Afghanistan, so I might not be here for long. Okay. Tasso says Barcelona. Yeah, Barcelona is playing 3-0 against Sevilla. Rafinha with 2 penalties and Dani Olmo. It's 3-0 for Barcelona against Sevilla. Sevilla is actually rubbish. They can't even go toe-to-toe with Barcelona. Losing 3-0 in the first half, and Barcelona is very much likely to score another goal in this first half. It's really crazy. Prince says, bro, casually ignored me if I am dying. I really do not understand what you want me to say. Yaya says, Gabriel deserves the PFA award or Raya. Nah. Gabriel Magalhaes has been amazing this season. Yes. Raya has also been amazing. But for me, Bruno has been the best player by far this season. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes has been the best player by far. And he's going to beat that assist record. The record held by Thierry Henry, Kevin De Bruyne. I don't know if Mohamed Salah also has that record. I think it's KDB, TT, and I'm not sure if Salah is among. Yeah, it's just three players that have that 20 assists in one season. Bruno is very much likely to beat that record to maybe get 21 or 22. He had 2 assists today. Crazy numbers. I think currently Bruno has about 16 assists. Yeah. So he needs like 5 more to create new record. The Gooms official says, bro, earlier it was raining and big lightning strikes hit like 3 times and started raining now. It's good. It's 9:31. It's night. 9:31 p.m. Are you in India? Anthony the Ghost says, Prince Braha, hope you make it out alive. Also, no politics on the channel. Viratao Joe says, what are your guesses, my boy? 7-0 Liverpool win. I predicted a 4-1 win for Liverpool yesterday on my predictions video. But at this point, I think it's maybe going to be 4-0 or 5-0 because I don't even see where Spurs is going to score any goal against Liverpool. Eldan says Man United. Yeah, guys, who is your man of the match for the Man United Aston Villa game at Old Trafford? Who is your man of the match, guys? Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Red Devil, welcome back to the channel. Jade Poole says, I want Tottenham Hotspur to win. If Tottenham Hotspur wins, then it's going to be a shock. Yeah, it's going to be a shock because I personally do not expect that. And people around the football world also do not expect that. But let's see though. Let's see. Let us see. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Anthony the Ghost says, Noble, rate this quote I came up with. I would rather have chaos instead of peace because then society will finally realize it's destroying them. You would rather have chaos instead of peace. Nah, I don't rate that quote, bro. Zoro says, are you a Manchester United fan? Yes, I'm a Manchester United fan. Jed Poole says, Tom Brook Bishop, help me. Sorry, you're an Aston Villa fan, though British is out with me. I don't understand what you're typing, bro. Yaya says, if you look at how crap Arsenal's attack is, you see how good Gabriel is. Plus, he's been pivotal on our corners and the only team who have put three past us in all competitions since December 23 is United. Yeah, the Arsenal defense and goalkeeper is very solid. That is one key component of the Arsenal team that a lot of people do not take note of. The Arsenal defense is very, very solid. But like I said, Bruno Fernandes for me is the best player in the Premier League this season. Yeah, he's the best player in the Premier League. I will definitely have Gabriel in my Premier League team of the season. I think Gabriel is the best defender this season. Yeah, Gabriel for me is the best defender this season. And for Raya, I think it's between Raya and Donnarumma. Donnarumma has been amazing. Raya has also been amazing for Arsenal. So my best goalkeeper this season is very much likely to be Raya or Donnarumma, but I think I'll give it to Raya because man, Raya has been amazing. Zoro says, "Do you know Indonesia?" Yeah, of course I do know Indonesia. Bali. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Anthony Digo says, wait, Rafinha had 2 penalties. Yeah, Anthony the GOAT. Barcelona had 2 penalties. If it was Real Madrid, you will see the Barcelona fans shouting about VAR penalty. Lionel says, congratulations to United for qualifying for Europe. It's been a long time. Well, I think European football now is almost guaranteed for Man United. Yeah, because the way English team did well in the Champions League, it's very much likely we'll still have 5 more teams next season. Yeah, so let's see how it's going to play out. Let us see. Yaya says, why is Bruno better than Gabriel and Raya this season if Arsenal players have set them up for trophies and Bruno hasn't? Now, Bruno has broken a Premier League record that no one has been able to pass in the Premier League for God knows how long. No player in the Premier League has been able to get past 20 assists in a single season. Currently, Bruno has 16 Premier League assists. And I still know he will still break that record. So there is, like I said, Raya has been amazing. Gabriel has also been amazing. Yes. But Bruno for me has been better than these 2 players. That's just a fact. So it's not an issue of maybe an Arsenal or a Man United fan. If you ask, okay, maybe you ask people who are not Arsenal or Man United fans and ask them, okay, Raya, Gabriel, and Bruno, who do you think is going to be the Premier League player of the season? Then you will get their response. Lionel says, Barcelona always concerned. It's already halftime for the Barcelona game. It's already halftime. Sevilla has been terrible. Really, really terrible, honestly. It's 3-1 for Barcelona against Sevilla. There is no way Sevilla is doing a remontada. Yeah, no way are they doing a remontada there. Zoro says, I love Nigeria. Thank you, Zoro. And Ishkan says, 3-1 for Man United, Bruno Fernandes and Benjamin Sesko and Cunha. Yeah, very... Casemiro, Cunha and Sesko scored the 3 goals, while Bruno assisted 2 of the 3. So it's really, really a good one. Yeah, I'm waiting for this Liverpool game to start because I feel a little bit sleepy. But I want to see how the Liverpool game is going to be. If it's going to be interesting, if the Liverpool game is going to be interesting, then I will stay until the end of the game. But if it's not interesting, I might just go to sleep. Anthony the Ghost says, how good was prime Pedro Rodriguez? The one from Barcelona. Ooh. Pedro Rodriguez. Pedro that played for Barcelona. He was really good then. Yeah, he was really good then. But I do think he did not reach his full potential. Yeah, Pedro did not reach his full potential. I had a lot of, it was similar to Bojan, but at least Pedro did a little bit better than Bojan did in his career. So for me, I think Pedro was a decent player in his time at Barcelona. He used to score crazy goals from difficult positions. And I remember in the 2011 final between Man United and Barcelona, that I think it was played at Wembley. Yeah, Pedro was one of the scorers in that final. Pedro scored in that final. I think Messi did as well. Yeah. So Pedro for me was good. Was good in his time. James Ogechukwu, welcome back to the channel. James says, Up United, we are ticket for the Champions League next season. Yeah, Man United is very much likely to make Champions League football next season. For me, I think European football at this point is sealed. Yeah, I actually think we can push Man City for that second spot. Yeah, because Man City have actually fallen off towards the end of this season. Their last two matches now, they've played draw. They've played 2 draws. 2-2 against Forest, 1-1 against West Ham yesterday. So Man City at the moment, their confidence level is really low. Zoro says, can you speak Indonesian? Nah, I do not. I only speak English, Chinese, my native language, Igbo. I also speak Hausa, a little bit of Yoruba. My French is really bad. So those are the only languages I can speak. For Indonesian, I do not. Japanese and Korean, I just know a couple of words in those languages. Yeah. Anishkan says, Up United, we are... Okay. Anishkan says, what do you think Man United can get in second? Yes, I think Man United can. Yeah, but they have to win all their matches for them to be able to get second. Because Man City is going to play Arsenal, and if Arsenal wants to win the league, they need to beat City. Currently, City are 7 points ahead of Man United. Yeah, so if Man United can win all their matches, I think we have about how many matches remaining? Man United has Man United has 8 more games to go. If they can win 7 out of the 8, then they can make top 2. But let's see. Yaya says, this is a much bigger record than assist. No team in history has done this. Arsenal now hold the record as the Premier League team that have gone on the longest ever run without conceding 3 or more goals in history. This is a bigger record because it's all competition. This particular record you're talking about now, it is a unit, not one player. Right? It's the whole Arsenal defense. Okay, I think you might want to add, maybe even if you don't want to add the midfielders, you have the 2 central defense, the left back and the right back, right? And the goalkeeper makes it 5. So that's a defensive unit. But the assist is just an individual. So the individual one is bigger because no one has been able to do it. So it's not like maybe Raya kept 20 clean sheets or 30 clean sheets, or Gabriel Magalhaes kept 20 or 30 clean sheets, or scored 20 goals as a defender, then that would have been a different level of that would have been a different conversation. And Iskan says, yeah, Man United for sure in the next season Champions League qualifiers. Yeah, definitely. Millian Hayes says, we won against Aston Villa today. Yes, very, very important win. Very, very important win for Man United. At least their number 3 position on the league table is actually secured with 3 points ahead of Villa, which is very, very crucial tonight. Very, very crucial. I'm really happy with the team's performance today. Yeah, I know you can't judge a defender's achievements or performances by goals scored. Now, things you can actually judge a defender by are usually clean sheets and goals conceded, tackles, interceptions, blocks. These are stats you actually use to analyze a defender. Now, for a midfielder, it has to be chances created, tackles, interceptions for a defensive midfielder. Though for an attacking midfielder, it's mostly chances created, final third passes, so many forward passes and attacking stats are what you look out for an attacking midfielder. So my point is, Raya has been amazing this season, no doubt. For me, like I said, himself and Donnarumma would be the best goalkeepers this season, but I can give it up to Raya for his performances this season. And Gabriel, for me, has been the best defender in the Premier League this season. Now, the fact that he's the best defender this season doesn't mean he's the best player in the Premier League this season. No. That's the point I'm trying to make. Subrap says, bro, we lost the title. We draw against West Ham as a City fan. It's a disgrace. I honestly was not surprised with the results because I expected West Ham to beat Man City. When I made that prediction, people were like, nah, that the prediction was a wrong one. Why would I even go for a West Ham win? I already saw that game that it's going to be really difficult. One thing I was very sure was that City was not going to win that game. I was looking towards a West Ham win. And Iskan says, defensively he's strong, his shooting is good, his dribbling is also fire. Who are you talking about? Anishkan. Yaya says, so how would you judge a defender's achievements to put him ahead of Bruno? Plus, Gabriel has goals and assists this season. So what does Gabriel and Raya have to do, in your opinion, to be ahead of Bruno? Oh, God. It's even a very, very bad comparison to bring up, honestly. It's really, really a very bad comparison. Like I said, Raya has been amazing this season. He's arguably the best goalkeeper in the Premier League this season. Some can say Donnarumma is, which you cannot argue that. Yeah, the stats are there. So if people choose Raya, I definitely understand it. And for Gabriel, for me, I would say there's no defender that has performed really well more than Gabriel Magalhaes this season. That's a fact. Saliba, for me, has fallen off from the level he was, because Saliba before was the main, the stronghold of the Arsenal defense. 3 seasons ago, when he got injured, was it 3 or 2 seasons ago, when he got injured, like I think in the Champions League against Sporting, that was about 8-10 games for the league to end. Arsenal began to drop points. They played 2 or 3 draws, straight draws. I think Everton was one. I don't know if West Ham was also one. So it was very terrible. So I think, talking about what Raya and Gabriel need to do for you to talk about them being ahead of Bruno for the player of the season. I think it can only happen for me, in my opinion, when there are some crazy stats. For example, what Chelsea did with the likes of JT and Peter Cech. I think with Carvalho, Chelsea conceded, I don't know if it was 5 goals the whole season or 10 goals the whole season. Now, that type of record for me is a crazy record. You understand my point? There are some crazy things maybe you can look at. Okay, Raya was able to get like 25 clean sheets. You know, like some crazy defensive or goalkeeper records that are wild. That's the point I'm trying to let you understand. Bruno, for me, currently is on 16 assists, and I know for sure he's going to break that record. He just needs 5 assists more, which United have 8 more games to go. Bruno is not an injury player that you say, okay, in the next 3 or 4 games he's going to get injured and all that. Nah. Maybe in the next match, I think we are playing Bournemouth next. Bournemouth next, you might have Bruno score maybe, but maybe he might get an assist or 2. So it's something I think is very much feasible for him to accomplish. And his says, for me, the current best midfielder are Bruno, Pedri, Valverde. Yeah, Valverde is really an underrated player. Honestly, he's underrated. I think this Vinny Walker guy is the same George guy. Yeah, I think he's the same guy because he's behaving exactly like that George guy. Yeah. The same, I think he's the same person with a different account. Yeah. Subrab says, bro, I think no EPL club will win the second leg of the UCL and all EPL clubs will be eliminated. Nah. All the EPL clubs will not be eliminated in the second leg. I think Arsenal is going to win against Bayer Leverkusen. Liverpool is still a 50-50 game. Liverpool might win or lose that game, but it all depends on how Galatasaray turn up for that second leg at Anfield. If they turn up like they did in Turin, then Liverpool is going to batter them really badly. Then for Tottenham is gone. No two ways about that. Chelsea for me are gone. So it's just Man City for me also are gone. So it's just left with Arsenal and maybe Liverpool. But the Liverpool game for me is still a 50-50. Yaya says Arsenal have only conceded 22 goals this season. Chelsea's was 15. The most that they're not conceding 3+ goals for more than 2 seasons is a crazy start. The most difficult for me is the 15 goals. Yeah, that 15 goals in a whole season is actually very difficult. Arsenal will still concede more goals. I think maybe Arsenal might concede about, let's say, 28 or 27 more goals. I don't know if it will get to 30, but I don't think it will get to 30, but I think between 27 and 28 is what Arsenal will concede. And Iskan says, Vitinha or Pedri, tough one to pick. Now, I definitely will go with Vitinha. I definitely will go with Vitinha for sure. I'm picking Vitinha ahead of Pedri. Yeah, says most EPL fans would take Gabriel or Raya ahead of Bruno. Oh boy. Nah, that's not true. That's not true. Anthony the Ghost says, I might start supporting Manchester City and Barcelona from now on. Maybe. You are one person that I see that supports more than 10 teams. Adam Johnson says, do you know the player Sunani? No, I don't know him. And Ishkan says, bro, why bro you hate Barca players? Nah, Pedri is good, but nah, I prefer Pedri. I prefer Vitinha to Pedri, honestly. I prefer Vitinha to Pedri. I like Pedri, but nah. If you tell me Vitinha and Pedri, the only midfielder I can actually pick ahead of Vitinha at the moment for me is Bruno. Bruno for me is the best midfielder in the world right now. There is no attacking midfielder that comes close to him. None. Adam Johnson says Sunani is a player in Chennai FC. I guess that's in India, right? Anthony Go says Man City and Barcelona because they are your rivals. Yaya says Raya and Gabriel are solid every game. Many games Bruno doesn't turn up. Nah, Raya and Gabriel are not solid every games. They are not solid every games. Don't say that, bro. Come on. There are games that Gabriel makes mistake. There are some games I think he's made some errors that led to goal. Which match was that? He scored and he assisted. He passed the ball back to which striker was that? I've forgotten that game. That he also scored in that game. Raya has made a couple of mistakes as well this season. So don't even talk about the whole Bruno not turning up in some games. Yes, there are some games I know that Bruno did not turn up. The same thing with Raya and Gabriel. There are some games that they don't turn up. And there are some games that they make mistakes as well that lead to goals. So don't even go that direction. Yeah. Subrap says, bro, stop ignoring me. I think Spurs will win AGA. You mean we will again or what exactly? Yaya says, Raya and Gabriel are solid every game. Okay, I think I've read that out. Subrap says, I think Liverpool will win against Spurs by 5-0. Yeah, I think it's very much possible. Earlier on yesterday, I predicted a 4-1 win for Liverpool, but I'm having a change of heart. The game might be more than that. Yeah, it might be up to 4-0 or 5-0 because Spurs have more injury crises and they've been playing rubbish. So I do not see where one goal is even coming for Spurs tonight. The game is starting shortly in about 1 minute. So let's see. Guys, give us your predictions for the Liverpool game against Tottenham at Anfield. Subrab is predicting a 5-0 win for Liverpool. I think it's very much likely to be. Yeah, I think it's very much likely to be. Yeah, this game was the score of the Forest game. Let me check if Forest later won their game. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. Tell me something where I know fit to. Yeah, let me see if this. Whoa. Forest. Okay, Forest did not win that game. It was a draw game. Wow. The Liverpool Spurs game just started, guys. Okay, they didn't win the game. Okay, I see. They didn't win that game. Oran friend says, what do we think of Tottenham? Bro, Tottenham is really terrible. Really terrible. Yeah, Forest game against Fulham ended up to be a 0-0 draw. So they are off the relegation zone. Ashley Cole. Subrab says, bro, do you know Finalissima is cancelled? Can you talk about that? I was on my way back from the office when I saw that news, but I didn't go in details. And the news, according to Ben Jacobs and Fabrizio Romano, that the Argentina manager Lionel, is it Scaloni or Scalini, was not in support of UEFA's change of that game, or what I don't even know what they called it. Yeah, it says UEFA announced, according to Fabrizio, UEFA announced La Finalissima between Argentina and Spain has been cancelled. Decision following political situation in Middle East, with match initially planned in Qatar, then no agreement on different venue between the federations. Yeah, it's because of the stuff going on in the Middle East. That's why UEFA cancelled the Finalissima final between Argentina and Spain. Let's see if there will be any subsequent arrangement, but for now, there is no new arrangement. Muraturan says Liverpool 2 goals. Muraturan, where are you from? Adam Johnson says Bruno is a great player and a great kundi. What's the meaning of a kundi? Kosire says, hi Nobu, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a very long time, Kosi. How are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. How is work? Yaya says, I've always liked Bruno, but I wouldn't swap him for Gabriel or Raya. I would swap him for Sleeping Beauty. I would not even swap Raya for my goalkeeper. Or swap Gabriel. For me, this season is the season that he was really fantastic. Previously, Saliba was the mainstay of the Arsenal defense, but since the injuries to Saliba, I think 2 seasons ago, Saliba has dropped off. So for me, Bruno is one player that I cannot trade with any other player, for sure. Anthony the Goat says, can you pay me 0.01 a year for being a mod? Anthony the Goat. That's a funny one. Subrav says, Bruno Fernandes or Cheki? Bruno Fernandes. Subrav says, Fernandes or Kevin De Bruyne? I love KDB, and KDB is a legend of the Premier League, but I will still go with Bruno because I still think Bruno can still beat KDB's record. Yeah. But KDB for me was fantastic, and he's a legend of the Premier League. No two ways about it. But I just prefer Bruno because Bruno still has about 3 or 4 more years to play. But KDB, yeah, injury disrupted his career. But KDB for me is fantastic. Let's see if Liverpool can actually break down the Spurs team. I know Spurs will be very, very defensive. Very defensive. Yeah. When the Arsenal defense began to be very solid was when Gabriel came back from the loan he went to. I don't know if it was Marseille. Was it Marseille or Lyon? I think it was Marseille. The loan spell he went in France. When he got back, he now joined Gabriel in the defense. The Arsenal defense began to be very, very solid. So don't even say, you might love Gabriel more than Saliba. I can understand that. But 3 seasons ago, Saliba was the mainstay of the Arsenal defense. That you guys did not win the league 3 seasons ago was because of Saliba's injury. Nah, this is not a penalty. Jet Spence, that's no way a penalty. The game is very open, but I don't see Spurs doing anything. If Spurs lose this game, next week they are going to go into the relegation zone. Honestly, they will get into the relegation zone next week. I don't think so many Spurs players will leave at the end of the season. So many of them will leave. Subrap says, bro, I think goalkeeper spot is the toughest spot in football. Yeah, being a goalkeeper is not easy. You need to be fully concentrated in the game 100%. Any slip might cost your team a goal. Yeah. I've played in goalkeeping position for a very long time, and I know how difficult it actually is. Being a goalkeeper is not easy. Oh, Salah is on the bench. Oh, that's a tough call, but it's the right decision because Salah is not being good this season. I don't know what is wrong with Salah. Maybe he needs to leave the Premier League and go elsewhere. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Yaya says, when Gabriel got injured last season, you saw Saliba struggling, making stupid mistakes in games like against Madrid. Is not better than Gabriel. The team is built around Gabriel leadership. This is what I told you. Last season and this season, Saliba has dropped he has dropped so drastically. Last season, I think the drop off from Saliba started, would I say middle of last season? Yeah, I think it was middle of last season. Yes. Middle of last season, Saliba's performances began to drop. Saliba is one player that you hardly get past him. He is now easily being beaten. You see mistakes from him. I think he started to make those mistakes towards the end of the season, last season. I'm telling you, 3 seasons ago and his first season, that was 4 seasons ago, I think, he was fantastic. He was the mainstay of the Arsenal defense. That season, you guys lost the league to Man City. I think it was 3 years ago, right? Saliba was the reason you guys lost it because he got injured. Was that in this? I think it was in the Sporting CP Champions League game. That was about 9 or 10 games for the Premier League to end, and you guys began to drop off. Bro, Gabriel being better is this season, and let's say late last season. That's when Gabriel performance began to be better than Saliba. But since Saliba came to the Arsenal first team, he has been better off. But Gabriel, for me, this season is better than Saliba. And last season, towards the end, Saliba was very, very poor. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I watch almost all. I think I watch all Arsenal Premier League games. Yeah, I watch all Arsenal Premier League games. So I have a very, very good knowledge about the performances of these guys. So it's not really, maybe this is my team alone and I'll just watch my club alone play. I watch all the big teams in the Premier League. Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man United, Man City. I watch all their games. For Spurs, let me say I watch about 60% or 50% of Spurs games. Release your ball. You want to dribble past Szoboszlai. The game seemed to be boring, and I think it's because there's no goal in the game yet. That's why it looks boring. Gakpo. Cody Gakpo, what did you do there? Come on. Subrap says, bro, do you know Leicester City will be relegated this season from Champions League to EPL 3rd Division League 1? Yeah, Leicester, I'm honestly very, very surprised with how bad they have been. Yeah, it's been a crazy couple of years for Leicester. Last season, they were relegated. And this season, they are very much likely to go down to League 1. That's not good. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. Ole cool. Tell me something where I know fit through. Spurs, Jet Spence. Can Spurs actually shock Liverpool tonight? Let's see. Let's see. Let us see. Yeah, hat-trick for Rafinha. What? Liverpool, you guys want to concede against Spurs? That would be a big shame. Very, very big shame if you guys concede to Spurs. Allowing them scoring you guys is even a shame. Barcelona 5-1 against Sevilla. Anthony the Ghost says, Leicester missing their number 10. You mean, what's his name? Oh, that's a good strike. Good strike. Good save from Alisson. You mean Madison? James Madison. Madison always injured. Black Boy says, Noble. Black Boy, welcome back to the channel. Chelsea football fan says, hello, congratulations, Noble. Your club win. Thank you very much, Chelsea fan. Welcome back to the channel, brother. I know you are not happy with your team losing 1-0 at Stamford Bridge yesterday. Subrab says, bro, if Liverpool lose today, then I will start talking in French for real. Yeah, I see no reason why Liverpool will lose this match today. Honestly, I see no reason. Anthony the Go says, no, bro, Jamie Vardy, I meant 9. Okay, number 9. Yaya says, you are saying that Bruno deserves PFA Player of the Season ahead of Raya and Gabriel, yet United haven't won 5 league games in a row all season. Why is Arsenal challenging for all trophies serious? Winning 5 games in a row is a team effort. I'm not talking about Man United winning the team of the season. If I'm talking about Man United winning team of the season, then you can bring up this context you're bringing up right now. But I'm not talking about Manchester United. I'm talking about Bruno as a player. So the fact of Man United not winning 5 games in a row is a collective team effort, not an individual effort. Yeah, so that's it. So it's really not relevant in the discourse. It's not. Subrab says, bro, do you think Chelsea will qualify for UCL next season? Yes, I think Chelsea can qualify. They can. They can actually qualify. Sam says, hi, do you remember me? Yes, I remember you, Sam. Welcome back. Anthony the Ghost says, Noble has 2 mods. Number or no reactions and laughing at Arsenal and Liverpool. Now that's a heavy pass. Dragushin, that's a very, very wrong pass. It's too heavy. Too heavy. Matistel. Kagri Afsa says, hi bro, what do you think about Liverpool and Galatasaray? I do think that Gala stand a chance against Liverpool if they play exactly the same way they did in Istanbul, then they stand a chance. But if they come anywhere close to what they did against Juventus in Turin, then Liverpool is going to whoop Galatasaray really, really badly. But they stand a chance. It's a 50-50 game, by the way. Subrab says, what do you think of Spurs relegate this season? Yeah, I think Spurs are very much likely to be relegated this season because we don't even know where their first win is coming from or even draw. Anthony Go says, Dragushin is the only player I like from Spurs because he's Romanian. Okay, Dragushin. He played well in Italy, but since he came to the Premier League, he's been struggling. Fact Check says, what's up, Noble? Yeah, I'm doing amazing. Fact check. Welcome back. Yaya says PFA Player of the Season is about helping your team, not just individual performance. He has that assist stat because the rest of the midfield is crap, so he gets the ball more. Oh my God. If you're talking about that particular, the midfield being crap, how about we talk about Arsenal and the Gabriel you're talking about? The goals you're saying he's scoring in the set pieces and corner kick being a threat for you guys whenever you have corner kicks or set piece. How about if the referees do their job properly and VAR as well? The whole fighting and tussle that they do in the 18-yard box of the opponent. What do you have to say about that? So the angle you're actually going for the conversation is actually very funny. Yeah, honestly, it is. Kagri says, did you see Ada's goal? Yeah, it was a very beautiful goal from Aragula from 75 yards. Very good one. Liverpool with a free kick. Szoboszlai. I think Szoboszlai should take it. Chelsea says Spurs gonna win. Nah, I don't see Spurs. Szoboszlai with a free kick. Can he score? Let us see. Let's see. What? What a goal from Dominic Szoboszlai. Wow. What a goal. Eee. Guys, look at that free kick from Szoboszlai. Eee. Man. Wow, that's a very, very good goal. Very good goal from Dominic Szoboszlai. Very good goal. Wow. Man, this guy, he has scored 3 free kicks this season. One against Arsenal, the other against Man City, and now against Tottenham. That is crazy. Yeah, Liverpool just scored. Dominic Szoboszlai. What a free kick. He's now a free kick specialist. Wow. Vicario got a hand on it, but it was not enough. Very good goal from Dominic Szoboszlai. Whoosh. Man, this guy is scoring crazy free kicks this season. The first was against Arsenal. He did it against Donnarumma. Donnarumma was actually looking for the ball, and he went in. Now he's done it against Spurs. Whoosh. Very, very beautiful goal from Dominic Szoboszlai. Very good one. Shahir Wasim says Liverpool will score 6. Will score 6 today. Yeah, they are very much likely to do that because Spurs are really terrible. Really, really terrible. Shahir says Liverpool is looking dangerous. They're only looking dangerous to a very, very terrible Spurs team. Liverpool themselves are not even doing well this season. Yeah, but I knew for sure that they are going to batter Spurs. Definitely. They will. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Anthony says I might have to go soon. All right, Anthony the GOAT, it's all good. Personally, I think I might even end the stream shortly because I'm feeling really sleepy. Yeah, I'm feeling really sleepy, and the game is very it's going the way I actually expected it because I predicted a 4-1 victory for Liverpool. So let's see. Gravenberg. Nah, that's too wide. Subrav says, and by the way, bro, when Man City were relegated, there was nothing called traditional 6. Shahir says, did you remember me, Nobu, old Liverpool fan? Yeah, Shahir, I remember you. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a very long time. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. Oleku, tell me something where I no fit to. Diogo Jota. Diogo. Sandra de Jesus says, do you remember me? Sandra. I honestly do not remember the name. How long have you been on the channel? Because maybe you are not consistent. That's why I don't remember the name. When did you join the channel, Sandra? Yaya says, whenever I am lying in bed and can't fall asleep, I think about Yokeres. Subrav says, bro, stop ignoring my comment. Subrav, I really cannot read every comment. There are so many comments in the chat, so I try as much as I can to read the ones I actually can read. Shahir says, Noble, I think Liverpool trust Gala 4-0. Never mark my word, never walk alone. Liverpool against Gala. Bro, it's Champions League. It's going to be tough for you guys, but I think if Gala can play well, then they stand a chance. But if they play badly, you guys are going to batter them so well. That's too much. It's too much. Yeah, it's a throw-in. Sandra says, do you want to know my dream team? I'm all ears. Kaif Hassan says, long live Barca. Yeah, Barcelona is destroying Sevilla at the moment. Anthony Digo says, should I change my profile picture to Neymar and name to Neymar the GOAT? It's actually your call. You are the one who would decide on exactly what you want to do. Bart says, I'm an Arsenal fan also. Do we even count Tottenham as a Big Six club? Nah, at the moment, I do not count them. Yeah, Tottenham for me they are the worst team in Europe this season. Very terrible team. Kaif says, but being a Barca fan, I'm saying Barca robbed today. Yeah, they had lots of penalties given to them. It's crazy. Later, Barcelona fans will be complaining about Madrid getting favors from referees. It's very, very laughable. Sobrav says, bro, Arsenal FC are basically corner kick FC. Sometimes when the game is actually difficult, they can look for the corner kicks to get a goal. That I understand. But if maybe in normal games that it has not gotten difficult for you, all you are trying to do is to break the team first with a corner kick or throw in, and then try to see if you can score normal goals by putting pressure on them. That's just Mikel Arteta's pattern this season. Anthony Digo says, sorry, bro, I got to go. My battery 3%. It's all good, bro. Like I said, I'm definitely going to end the stream shortly because I'm really, really stressed out. I had a very long day yesterday. Today, went to the office, had lots of things to do. So I'm stressed out. I might not finish the first half even. Yeah, I might not finish the first half, but let's see. Leonardo67 says, Galatasaray and Bodo Glimt are really good against big teams. What do you think? Yeah, Gala have been good this season. And for me, Bodo Glimt is the dark horse of the Champions League this season. Rio. This kid is good. Look at how fast and quick he is. His trickery. The kid is good. Rio Ngumoa. Gomez, what kind of cross is that? Anthony Digo says, Sandra, Carlos Alberto over Cafu, Yashin over Buffon. Okay. Danso. Subraf says, I think instead of Spurs, Aston Villa should be in the traditional 6. Yeah, Tottenham, since last season, they've been terrible. Really, really terrible. Rio Ngumoa, this kid is a sensation. Yeah, he's a very good kid. Okay, guys, I think I will have to end the stream because I need to rest. Yeah, I'm feeling sleepy. I need to rest. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Yeah, the Liverpool game is still 1-0 at the moment, 27 minutes. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for our morning show, 6 a.m. UK time. And I hope you guys have an amazing night rest. Yeah, if Liverpool don't score more goals, it will be embarrassing for them. Yes, it will be very, very embarrassing for Liverpool not to score more goals in this game because Spurs are really, really terrible, honestly. Really terrible. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 a.m. UK time, and I hope you guys have an amazing night rest. Take care, guys, and peace out. Bye.